Today I'm on the range trying a new bullet. Here are some of my hand reloads. On this side here I've got a 40 Smith & Wesson 180 grain copper jacketed bullet. In this mag here with the black base pad, this is a Hi-Tek Supercoated bullet, 220 grain 40 Smith & Wesson. This particular bullet is made by XMetal Targets. So there's a lot of pros to using a Hi-Tek Supercoated bullet in comparison to a copper jacketed bullet. With a Hi-Tek Supercoat bullet, there's less friction between the bullet and the barrel itself. Therefore, you have less barrel wear, and the bullet actually, with less friction, is flying faster through the barrel. What that means is it'll take less powder for you to make your power factor or the velocity that you're trying to attain with a Hi-Tek Supercoat bullet compared to a copper jacket bullet. Now, the nice thing about a Hi-Tek Supercoat bullet is that there's no copper jacket to come flying back at you when you're shooting at steel. So I've got a steel target downrange here, and I'm going to try to video and see what we can see the difference in terms of the bullet when it hits the target. The Hi-Tek Supercoat bullet we should see more of a black puff or powder as the bullet disintegrates completely, whereas with the copper jacketed bullet, I'm hoping if I slow down the video enough, you'll be able to see the copper jacket go flying. In fact, what I'll do later is I'm going to place some cardboard down underneath the target where about 70% of the splatter is actually going down and hitting the ground, just to show you the difference between the Hi-Tek Supercoat bullet and a copper jacket bullet in terms of what kind of splatter is hitting the ground. And that should give us an indication just, in regards to what might be coming back or not be coming back at the shooter when you're shooting at steel.
So I brought the other piece of cardboard over to see just the difference between the two. What I noticed right away are there are much bigger holes in the cardboard that I had underneath the target where I used the copper jacketed bullets in comparison to the Hi-Tek Supercoat. If you look in here, the copper jacketed bullet, there are quite a few larger all the way through, all the way across, right to the other side here. There are larger holes, and that may very well be because of the copper jacket. So I think that that certainly shows the difference between the two. So I think we can safely conclude that there's more splatter with the copper jacketed bullets than there is with the Hi-Tek Supercoat bullets.
Just to remind you, I was using 180 grain 40 Smith & Wesson copper jacketed bullet in the first mag, and in the second mag it was a 220 grain 40 Smith & Wesson Hi-Tek Supercoated bullet. Definitely a big pro with using the Hi-Tek Supercoated bullet is that there is no copper jacket to come flying back at you when you're shooting at steel. So clearly it is a safer round in comparison to a copper jacketed bullet to be using on steel targets. Well, I hope you found the video interesting and at least the information on the Hi-Tek Supercoat bullets. Do check these bullets out on XMetal Targets website.